Weighing 260 pounds, Rob Ricksteiner.
I still got 10 seconds to get to the dance floor. America, have you heard? A brand new dance is called Ware. You don't need no connection or no personality. You just need to get out that attitude. And everybody sing with me. Come on now. Hallelujah. Oh, oh, oh. Hallelujah. America, have you heard? A brand new dance is called Ware. You don't need no connection or no personality. You just need to get out that attitude. And everybody sing with me. Come on now. Hallelujah. Oh, oh, oh. Hallelujah. Oh, oh, oh. Brothers, don't be cool.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready.
Sometimes when act loose, sisters, don't be
From
shy.
Union City, Tennessee, at 229 pounds, the Birdman, Koko Ware. This match, one fall or 10-minute time limit.
Well, he's got everybody dancing and jumping. Morris Day's the Bird brings Koko Ware. And his opponents had better beware. No, well, I started to say no pun intended, but Joel, this young man is really electrifying. His opponent is a double tough young man, the Big Ten champion from the University of Michigan, Rob Ricksteiner. This should be a great test for Koko Ware as Rob Ricksteiner.
You're right, Jim. This should be a great match. Both these men about the same size, about the same quickness. Rob Ricksteiner with a little bit of edge in the amateur ranks, and Koko Ware with a little bit of an edge in the professional experience. So this should be an interesting matchup. As we see the collar and elbow tie-up, Ricksteiner goes into the headlock.
Ricksteiner reminds me a lot of Steve Dr. Death Williams, the same stage of his career. See Koko Ware last week with a very impressive victory here in Mid-South Wrestling, but I think that he stepped up a notch in competition, Joel. This young man, Rob Ricksteiner, has impressed me, and I know you and I have talked about it on many occasions. He is a talented young athlete with a tremendous future in this profession.
He sure is. I'm sure he's scouted Koko from last week, and I know he's going to watch out for that drop kick. But Koko hits that thing so quick, there's almost no way you can defense it. He could flat waylay you from just about any position in the ring. Saw some awesome drop kicks in that video of his.
Ricksteiner with a football-like tackle. Koko Ware. Well, that's... Ricksteiner's not going to sprain his ankle landing on his head. That's for darn sure, I'll tell you. Koko Ware is explosive from any position.
Sure is. He's quick. I think Rob Ricksteiner is trying to rearrange his strategy here.
Koko comes out. The fans are so solidly behind him. He's got the momentum before the bell even rings. The crowd was dancing in the aisles.
He's got a great personality, and with the size of this crowd, it's kind of easy to get pumped up.
Similar to the six men in basketball, the home court advantage is definitely Koko's on this particular occasion.
It certainly is. As Koko Ware ties up that leg, he has Ricksteiner in a lot of pain, I'm sure. He's putting a lot of pressure on that knee joint, and that's the one area that every athlete fears. It's the one part of the body. Some people, a lot of medical folks have said that the knee it was really not meant for athletics. It no matter how strong you get, it's hard to strengthen up that knee, and those ligaments in there are certainly a point of attack if you're really seriously trying to keep an opponent at bay. It's Koko Ware and Rob Ricksteiner. They're jockeying for position. Koko shows he can use some psychological tactics, but in a different kind of way. Koko,
Deep hip toss there, Joel.
really got his hips in there, and that was what made it so quick, was the leverage that Koko had as he shot his hips through and across perpendicular to Rob Ricksteiner's. And Ricksteiner really hit the mat hard. That's one of the strongest points of the body, Jim, is the hips. Ricksteiner is really trying to manhandle Koko Ware in the corner of the ring. He hadn't been able to out-wrestle him so far, so he's going to the back alley tactics, using the ropes there. Referee Carl Fergie doing his best, but those are a couple of big bulls in the ring. I'm sure it's tough to break them up. All you can do is try and count them out. Ricksteiner raking the feet across the forehead of Koko Ware. Body slam. He's gaining some momentum on Koko.
He certainly is. Ricksteiner from Michigan is a very strong young man. And right there is evidence of that as he's holding Koko Ware.
Oh, he tossed Koko down to the mat.
Koko's got to reach down a little bit now. Ricksteiner has really gained the momentum. Koko Ware obviously in great condition. He's known as a fighter.
Boy, those elbows, man. He forced Ricksteiner to turn loose as Ricksteiner goes up high. Koko Ware got him up there. Koko showed off a little bit through the bird there. Koko's confidence is so far unshaken. He goes to the second rope. Yeah, man! Alive! Man! He just about decapitated Rob Ricksteiner as he gets a lateral press and a 3 count. And we see the bird. Let's take a look at that in slow motion again if we can. Oh, what a drop kick.
That was devastating.
As we listen to Morris Day's The Bird.
Everybody's dancing but Rob Ricksteiner.
Rob Ricksteiner
He's going to set this one out.
Flat.
He's going to set this one out, Joel. It's Koko Ware. It electrifies this tremendous crowd. Watch this.
Jim, I think that says it all. He just flat connected with that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more exciting Mid-South Wrestling after this word for the Mid-South Wrestling Network.
Brand new day, and it's called the bird. You don't need no connection, no person.